And gentlemen, welcome to another showing of the Midnight Broadcasting Network on YouTube. My name is Slaygrave, and today we have the Indiana 250 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Midnight Broadcasting Network's National Series, the Team MBN National Series. I don't really have a co-caster today, but we do have a in-race reporter slash driver, if you will, NC Workman, who will give us a bunch of eyes on the field tonight as he starts from the back. Workman, welcome.
This is disaster waiting to happen. And it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try something different. And we Midnight can't afford to leave you by yourself in the booth. So
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Can't leave by myself. But got a quick turnaround here, guys. We're about to start in a minute. Invites will go out in a minute, so we'll be very quickly. I was going to go over our start order here today before we even get going. And on pole, this is the closest thing to a number that we have. The number 12, a Big Destroyer, obviously says 20 on the screen, but number 12, the Penske Racing number 12 Big Destroyer on pole with a 50.598, qualified 3/10 faster than second place. So number 12 is going to be quick tonight. Outside of him, second place, that is the number 7 of Bags 475. Row 2 brings the 8 of Birdster and the 16 of Jaw. Row 3 brings the number 0 car of Raw Gator and the number 99 of Titans, filling in for Rough Raven. Row 4 brings Kilt Like Jace, the number 1, and the number 10 of Cyberon. Closing out the top 10 and the final qualifiers to run laps, we have Runner Rhodes in the 20, and our very own C. Workman qualifies P10.
Yeah.
And one driver did not qualify but will be making the race, number 51 of BBS Brennan. We'll be starting 11th, and that is the field. And we just got invites. So, Workman, are y'all already loaded in?
Yep, we're in the loading screen. I'm going to get a good bird's eye view of what everybody's going to be doing here as far as the aggression level and whatnot down in the turn 1 here.
This will be very exciting as Indianapolis can either bring some great racing or it can be a very hectic, not caution-filled, but very crazy race, to say the least. So we're looking for that first one, a very nice, clean, maybe 1 caution, 2 caution race tonight. Well, I always want to thank our supporters and sponsors. We have coming soon when we move to NASCAR Heat 5, TreeMax will be coming on board to sponsor our National Series for this rest of the season. The TreeMax National Series will be a thing. TreeMax Grand National Series. Also our sponsor at Speedway Collective. You can visit them on Twitter at SC Fantasy Racing. What they do, a fantasy NASCAR group, do a bunch of good stuff over there. Make sure you go check them out. They sponsor our Truck Series. And the affiliation we have with the Pocono Raceway, yes, the Pocono Raceway, in our Cup Series, and them allowing us to put their name on our Cup Series and us have the Pocono Raceway Cup Series. So, as per usual, we're going to go through the custom schemes of tonight, as some drivers do run custom cars on the regular. As you see the number 12 here, a Big Destroyer, the nice baby blue black with some red on the number 12 as he sits on pole. Next, we go to number 16 of Jaw, rocking the usual white and orange colors that the Wood Bros team uses. Starting P5, Raw Gator, first time we've seen him in a few weeks, I believe since Road America. And he's in his typical black, teal blue, I believe, and yellow number 0 car. And we got to go all the way to the back with a Wood Brothers theme number 02 car and C. Workman. He'll be filling in for KD tonight, as KD, regular driver of the 02, could not make it. And one more driver update, as we said, the 99 Titans will be filling in for Rough Raven in the 99. As we come close to the restart zone. Actually, we have a while, never mind. Here we go, the restart zone. They're in it, and we are underway. The 12 of Big E gets a great restart, and we're underway in Indianapolis. Big E gets out to a nice lead here. About 3 car length lead over the 8 of Birdster, who is yet to win this season, but has been very quick in the JRM number 8. Team owner Bags and the number 7 following him. First looking to the inside. No, he's going to sit back. Everybody single file for the moment. As Brent...
no, Reddit, what are you doing? I figured, Slade, I'd be safe back here in the 9th position, but no, we got people diving it in. What the hell?
Some contact between the 02 Workman number 20 Runner Rhodes for the 9th position on the opening lap, lap 2.
Now we're going to lose the draft. Great.
You do got the 20 and the 51 behind you, so you should be...
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Oh, they're side by side. 20 pushed up a little bit. Grit Racing up front. Here we're on board the Raw Gator, number 0. Now has fallen back to the 6th position. It was Jaw 16 outside the wall, but battle for the lead. 12 to the inside, or 8 to the inside of the 12. 7 following. Junior Motorsports cars pushing 1-2. Or second, third, excuse me, trying to get to 1-2. And Bertster looking to make the pass inside line, the preferred and dominant line here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in turns 1 and 3, turns 2 and 4. The outside lane does prevail as you get that run off the corner. Third 2x2 from 2nd to 6th, as you have Bags and Titans on the inside. You have Big D, Jaw, and Raw Gator on the outside. Bags pushes up in the 7. That gets into the 12. 99 and 16 they had to check up, and the 8 is loving this. 16 washes up into turn 2. Outside wall as Gator goes around with the 16.
Woo! Oh, no, save it. Okay,
as we see Workman to the grass.
Whew, I was full on clenched right there. Oh my goodness.
Workman, how did you make it through that? Because the track was completely blocked with that wreck.
I was hoping that the Gator was stopped, and thankfully he just sat in the middle, and I was able to go down there, drop the left sides in the dirt. I was hoping to maintain my 7th place spot, but hey, like be staying in 8th and not getting in a wreck is better than nothing.
Caution is out. First one of the day, lap 4 we are on right now. How many laps do y'all have to go on the stage as of now?
Alright, we are on lap 5 of 14.
5. So 8 to go, or 10 to go at the moment,
10,
excuse me.
10. See, Slade, if I can do math a bit quicker than you can right now, there's an issue. I shouldn't have to be
You're
doing
in the car, you got to
time.
worry about it. I'm just here calling it. Anyway, we have right now 10 laps to go. That means we'll go back green with 8 to go. As right now, everybody working on the pace lap. Nice 80-ish miles an hour. Bertster, your leader. In the JRM, number 8. Big Destroyer in 2nd. Bags 3rd. Titans 4th. Kilt Like Jason in the 1 car has made his way up to 5th with Cyberon in number 10 car. Looking for a very impressive day today. He's running P6. P7 belongs to 20 Runner Roads. P8 belongs to Enrich Porter of C. Workman. P9, BBS Brennan. P10 involved in that crash. Actually, the back 3 cars were involved. BBS Brennan in 9th. Raw Gator 10th. Jaw 11th. All involved in that crash. So, 3-car incident brought up the yellow as we are now in pit stops are underway. We're going to be on board here with the 99 of Titans during pit stops. Only to note is damage is off for the MBN lower series, the National and Truck Series. Damage is on for the Cup Series.
Thank the Lord, am I right?
Yeah, so these guys don't have to worry about damaged race cars, repairing damage, or anything like that. Or any radiator or engine issues. So, race how it is, no damage on, nothing to worry about if you get caught in a wreck, other than track position, which with 11 cars at Indy, nothing to worry about. But Bertster wins battle off pit row. It looks like Destroyer 2nd, Titans 3rd, Jason 4th, Bags 5th, Cyberon 6th. More back to the field. Appears 7th. Runner 8th, Workman 9th, Brennan 10th, Gator 11th, Jaw. So, I believe everybody came out where they came in, other than Bags going from 3rd to 5th. I believe that was the only change. The number 99 and the number 1 cars each gained a spot, and the 7 of Bags lost 2 spots. So, Big Smoothers, Spins, Gainers on Pit Road, brought to you by TreeMax. Restart with 8 laps to go, which means you still do have a chance for a caution to come out. 5 to go, that's the rule at MBN. 5 to go, no cautions. This restart will be on board with the number 1, or actually we'll go to the number 10. Number 10 of Sabron in row 3, P6, so... the number 8 car, Bird Sterling. He led a lot at Daytona. Has not won a race this season, but has been consistently fast. Number 8 back up front, and we're underway once again in Indianapolis with 8 laps to go. Big deal on the outside, being pushed from Jason. Titans on the inside. Sabron moves into 5th, not the best restart for the 7 of bags. As our single file from, I believe that is 6th on back. 12 puts the block on the 1 as the outside line prevailed there. Burster from 1st now to 4th, potentially at the 10 of Sabron to the outside wall. And they're 3 wide.
Oh no, sorry, I'm sorry.
I think they saved it. A little contact between the 0-2 and the 10, nothing major. 10 did a great job keeping that in the wall, not causing an issue. Unfortunately, he goes from 4th to 11th. Back up front, though, Runner Rhodes, as we have a big breakaway from the top 3 to 4th on back. Runner Rhodes 4th, and our very own C. Workman moving into the 5th spot, trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to push this 20 a little bit. I was able to have him clear bags. Now if I can come up in front of bags here, I think so. Oh no, too late. Too late.
Oh, a little while.
Got it.
He saves it, almost. A nice bow for the lead here as Big D just passed the 1 and the 8. JRM positions 2 and 3, and 6th, I believe that's bags. So we're now having a decent day. The JRM cars as still side by side for the 5th position.
Tell you what, I cranked that wedge down as much I think as I legally could, and then this thing can turn on entry now, Slade. We are rolling.
That's what I like to see. They pay good money for those cars. Anyway, we now 3-car breakaway, and then we have 1 car all by himself. That is Runner Rhodes in P4, looking for a good day. Doing pretty good in the points battle. So a lot of cars tonight who were not able to make the race, like the 00 of Marcus, the number 2 from the back, guys like that not able to make the race tonight who are in the point system. Guys like him, guys like Raven in the 99, those guys who can, well, Raven in the 99, which is Titans technically for tonight, but those guys like that, they can get a lot of points here and make them up, including Wild Gator. This can be a good night for him tonight. So you be on the lookout for guys like that, as I believe we're coming to 6 to go, working, or 5 to go?
5 to go right here, so let's hope I don't wreck.
Yep, cautions are off for the time being, as we now have 5 laps to go. As 3 cars don't have to worry about stage points, they're guaranteed 3 to 5 stage points. But the battle for 4th and 5th, or for 5th in general, is getting hot right now as you have 3 wide.
I think I'm 3 wide.
You are 3 wide.
Slade, I may need you to be my spotter right here.
2 wide.
Okay.
Now 2
Titans,
wide.
good. Good Titans.
Raw Gator to the inside. He, like I said, he needs some points. As Titans, I'm kind of surprised Titans did that. I mean, he's just having fun. It's kind of, you know, he's not racing for points, but the driver he's racing for needs
Gator.
points.
Oh no!
As they're, I think they're still about to be 3 wide. Nope, 2 wide. Bags to the back bumper of you.
Well, I got the 20 getting loose in front of me. I got Gator coming up my quarter panel. Now I got Bags pushing me down a straightaway.
4 laps to go. Top 3 pushing away. The JRM cars would go back to the lead. JRM cars worked away around the Penske 12 as the number 1 of Kilt Like Jason goes to the lead as Big D. Huge run off of turn 2. He clears the 8 and he's looking to clear the 1. What a move by Big Destroyer in the 12, and he retakes the lead. As Jason firing back with help from the 8. D knows that it is going to be tough in a 1v2 scenario, but the 1 of Jason gets the apron. Those 12 get back around off of 2, and now we have 3 laps to go. Back of the pack. or mid-pack, I should say. As Workman looks low on a runner, that's for 4th. Bags gives him a shot. It's jaw to the inside of Bags. They're almost 3 wide. As these guys really want these stage points.
No, I'm 5th.
Still 5, P5. Bags to the inside. Titans, Raw Gator. Everybody getting a run here. Everybody has a chance for stage points here except for BBS Brennan, who is P11. And I believe all these drivers need it. Cyberon could use points. Raw Gator, Titans, filling in for Rough Raven. Raven could use some nice points here. Guys like Bags.
Oh my goodness, Gator.
Gator pushed up a little bit. There's 3 wide for the 8th position. Another 2 wide for 9th. 2 to go, correct?
Yeah, 2 to go.
2 to go.
And I'm going the wrong direction.
Katie is pretty secure in points, so just a nice even day here would settle that. But as they're really battling up front here, something happened. I believe it looked like there were 3 wide coming off 2. Maybe the 1 car got the wall because they are now all spread out with Bertster in the lead.
Oh dear.
Brennan, I remember I said I counted Brennan out of a stage win.
Brennan!
Oh,
Brennan,
pushing.
what are you doing?
Oh, I don't think you meant to do that because he just gave you all the room he needed. But 1 to go in the stage as it's still battling for the lead. The 12 and the 8. This is going to be the battle we're going to be watching here, folks, as how the field is separated. 3rd through 5th have locked in their positions unless I believe that's the 20 can get a huge draft up here. Jason has locked his position. Oh, as the 12 gets the wall. 8 car goes all the way down near the grass to try and shake the 12 as they're swerving like snakes here. Big D try to get the run into 3. He dives it in hard. Half a car length back of the 8. But these drivers are full-time in the series. Big D is locked in. Bertster is not. As Big D's going to back the corner up. Going to get a run off of turn 4. And it's going to be a battle for the stage 1 win. Bertster trying to shake him again. D trying to do everything he can to get to him, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Bertster first, Big D second, Jason third. Oh, his runner wreck coming off pit, or going to the pits,
yeah,
I believe.
I almost smacked him, T-boned him, but just got by.
Who finished 4th and 5th, respectively? Do we know that?
Alrighty, Bags got 4th and Titans got 5th.
Bags 4th and Titans, a.k.a. Rough Raven, finished 5th. And the reason we said is Titans is driving the number 99 car, but that is Raven's usual car, and Raven will be getting the points. Titans are just filling in for him for tonight because Raven could not make it. So guys missing out. Raw Gator in the number 0, needing all the points he can get. Same as Cyber on the 10. They missed out. Jaw, who has a pretty nice cushion over the 11th place position. He missed out on points. Workman filling in for KD. And the 51 of Brennan alongside the 20 of Runner Rhodes. All missed out on stage points there.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Just here so the Wood Brothers team can have an O2 car in the field.
Yep, pretty much.
As we back on the way here, Bertster, stage 1 winner. Great racing there between him and the 12 of Big D. They're back underway. Jason third. I don't believe there's any shakeups pits-wise up front. Everybody came out of the pits where they finished the stage. There's Big D able to jump out in front of the 8 car. Nice transition of shifting by the 12. Penske number 12 back to the lead. The JRM cars, he better watch out. JRM's position 2nd through 4th with Bertster, Jason, and Bags. We want to see if these JRM cars can work together. Bertster looking inside of Big D. Does not have the angle yet.
Ouch, runners.
These guys side by side for the majority of the pack. As, ooh, Jason got a huge run off that corner. Bertster to the inside. Jerem cars following. Oh, Bags kind of ditches his one of his own cars, and Jason, and he pushes the 8. 99 is going to push the 7. 3 cars bottom, 3 cars up top. Raw Gator is that 6th car, or that 6th place car. 3rd car on top. Bertster does clear the field. Oh, Bags has checked up a lot there to not get into the 12th. That checks out the inside. Little contact there between Titans and Rod Gator Pierce, but the 8 and 12, they get out of that mess.
Oh, my boy John, look at him making it 3 wide.
We're 3 wide on board with Workman here, as he has a heck of a view. Oh, Titans gets in the back of Bags. That gets into the 10. Nobody wrecks, but it is getting crazy up here for the 7th position. Jaw barely clears Cyberon, and these guys trying to get single file.
Jaw frickin' licked the stamp on that one.
These guys single file trying to work back to the main pack. 5 cars, 6 cars, as Brennan has lost the draft for the time being. As we go back up front, Birdster to the lead. Jason trying to follow him with help from Rod Gator as Big D's on the outside. Jason no help. Gator follows D. Big D washed up a tiny bit. Battle for Sight continues as we are mid-pack here on board Titans, and they're getting crazy up here for the 5th position. Cyberon, like I said, having a pretty good day so far in P6. Bags trying to push him past the 16 of Jaw. These two, you have 2 Chevys pushing a Ford. As Brennan, that's how strong this draft is here in Indianapolis. Oh, maybe a little lag shot potentially.
20 if you run me over one more time.
Maybe that was the case.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Runner, I'm gonna hate to
Runners
say,
is my buddy.
Runner might be docking some points from yourself when you do them this week.
Just because I got a blue oval does not mean it's a target on the back, Runners.
Runner does do a lot here at MBN, does the points for trucks in National Series, which we're very thankful for. He's new here. Typically a rookie, doing all this stuff is fantastic. But he's might be having to dock himself some points after tonight, as we're always just messing around here in the booth. How many laps do you have to go, Workman, when you just hit the line there?
8 to go.
8 to go. Do you need to pit?
No. But
Oh, one car hits the
apron.
apron. Brennan. Brennan hits the apron. Single car spin. No caution. All is good. No damage. His repairable vehicles. RepairableVehicles.com 51. Luckily, with no damage on, there will not need to be a repair for the 51s. We're still up front. Birdster pulled out to a nice 3/10 of a second lead over the number 1 and 12 and 0 car. It's the 4-car breakaway with Bags trying to lead that single pack. Get back up here.
Oh, no, Jaw.
One car got hit off of turn 3, Jaw in the 16. And that
runners got loose, stored Jaw, and I split them up the middle 3 wide. So, I mean, good news is a net gain of 2 for me. Bad news is we have lost our drafting partners in 5th and 6th.
So it appears that these guys, have you guys lost them, or, oh, you guys lost them. Oh, one car, Rod Gator, loose off the corner. And the 99 has to check up, and so it's a 7 as they're getting to the wall.
Yeah, come on back. Come on back to me, buddies. Never mind. I got my partners back.
Okay. So now it is as Birdster, all by him and Big D have a chance to battle this out. Jason appears to have lost them too as 4th, Gator 5th, Bags 6th, Titans, 7th Workman, 8th John, 9th Cyber, 10th
I'm in 7th
Runner.
right now.
7th.
I ain't in 8th. I'm in 7th.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, got a car slow up here. I don't know what's going on with them.
It appears
White
Jason
car.
got the wall off of turn 4, and he now rejoins this pack. So now 3rd through 10th have a chance to get points.
Hey, you know what, Sid? I think this car being a dump truck at the beginning of our run is a blessing in disguise because all these guys are getting loose off the corner. I kind of wish I could know what being loose felt like right now, but hey, it's not all that bad.
I say seem to be running pretty good here. P7 chance to get some stage points. As they're shaking it up here for the first position, Burster once again trying to shake off the 12 of Big D. As, Jaw with a huge run being pushed, by Workman and Cyber, as he is now into the 5th position. With 5 to go, correct?
4 to go.
4 to go, here we go. Three laps to go as first and second have locked their positions in. Burster shaking the 12 off a lot. Trying to keep him away. 3 laps to go. You know how to get annoying for the 12 car. We're going to let these two battle out with 3 laps to go as these drivers up here still battling for these stage points. Jason P3, Jaw P4, Rogator P5. That could change here. These guys right now in the positions to get points.
I think we've shared, I think every one of us up here have shared every position from 3rd on back.
Jason loose off of 3. Raw Gator goes to the outside, the preferred lane in turn 4. Jaw looking to follow. Titans behind him. Jason gets loose right into Titans. Workman has to do
Let's go!
that.
Let's go, baby!
As Jaw's going to throw a block on you.
I think, no, he's just giving me some draft help. Okay, now, make the corner, turn car,
it's going to get tight.
There we go. Hey, I didn't lose any spots, though.
As Gator now P3, Jaw P4, Workman P5, Jason back to 6th, Bags and Titans battling for 7th with Cyber on 8. Those Bags gets put in the wall. He is not going to be happy about that. But now 2 to go.
Same thing on the oh no, Jason's going on the inside. I would have been out of that line though.
A Gator little contact. No, y'all are good. Jason is actually really loose. But
Gator got
Jason goes around. Heavy hit to the inside wall. 10 of Cyberon. It appears that only a 2-car wreck, but since we are at 1 to go now, no caution is called. And with that, Jaw goes to 3rd, 4th, Workman, 5th, Raw Gator. If those 3 sit a single file, they lock up 3rd through 5th. But back up to the lead. We have not paid attention to these guys in a while.
I missed my corner.
Because of the action back there. But Burster and Big D battling like crazy right now, as Burster's been doing this for the past 6 laps, and it has actually kept the 12 behind him. But here we go, on board Big D for the stage finish. To the outside, here we go, he gets the preferred line. As Burster sends it in there for a slide job, the 12 goes low. They bump and beg the 8 trying to side draft, but that's going to be it. What a move by Big Destroyer, and with that, he takes the stage 2 win. Burster 2nd. Let's go back here. Jaw will take 3rd. Workman filling in for KD gets 4th. And Raw Gator in the 0. An impressive P5.
I'm telling you, Slade, this is some great. I know we're kind of losing touch on those leaders up there playing with each other and whatever, but I mean, this is some great racing going on here from 3rd on back. And gosh, you got guys getting loose at the end of the run. You got me, who's getting super tight on entry on exit there, and guys who drop down the straightaway. It's great, some great racing.
It is fantastic racing. Honestly, I've not paid much attention to the top two, the leaders, because of all this intense battling. As really, third through 10th seem to be just so even. It's very interesting racing. As we come off the pits, I don't believe there's any changes when we come to pit road other than Bags was able to gain a spot on the number 0 of Raw Gator. Bags to 5th, Gator back to 6th. As Big D, great restart once again, clears the 8. And we're back underway. On board here with Cyberon is a good view of the pack. He's in P9 at the moment. Right behind Jason. As D is given a taste of his own medicine.
This isn't IndyCar.
I was about to say Burster. This is the Burster
What's
treatment.
going on here?
We're going to call it the Burster treatment. That is what Burster did to D for all of Stage 2 and part of Stage 1. So, he's giving him a taste of his own medicine, which is quite interesting. But, John now he's back to 3rd. Bags 4th, 5th Titans, 6th Jason, 7th Workman, 8th Cyberon, battle for 9th between Runner and Raw Gator, and then 11th Brennan.
So a little fun fact here. I believe on my gauge it's showing me around a half a lap short on fuel.
Oh, a dive bomb by Jason there on the 16 of Jaw. That Baby Ruth number 1 is fast today, and he's looking to gain some positions as he's now to the inside of Titans. We're going to take a 2-lap break here. I'm going to let the action play itself, unless a caution comes out, of course. So while we're going to be with that, we're going to be on board here with the Workman in the O2. And as soon as we get back to our break, Workman just made a pass on Jaw on the 16. He's now up to 6 with the help from Raw Gator. As Bags, he'll lead his first laps today in the number 7 JRM machine with help from Big D behind him. As he's doing the burster tactic too. Didn't work out for him so well. Big D to the inside, or outside, excuse me. But everybody looking to follow Bags around the corner as D's going to clear him. Nice job by D, back to the lead. Oh, one car outside wall. Burster loses about a tenth or two on the main pack. He's fine though. As Bags once again to the inside with help from Jason. And he makes the pass. Bags to the lead once again. 2 packs separated. Leading the second pack, our very own Workman. He's a P6 with help from Jaw, who's 7th. Raw Gator 8th. 9th Runner. 10th Cyberon with Brennan in 11th back there. These guys trying to catch his main pack as they're battling hard. On board with Burster. Battle for second. Oh, it's the 8. Gives a shot to the 1. Right in the Titans. They're 3 wide. Burster second, or 4th to 2nd. And D goes from 5th to 3rd with that move. But it appears that John Workman, they're starting to pull away from Runner in the 20. And they're catching this main pack.
Yeah, I got my teammate here. I think he's got a little bit faster car out front. I'm able to push a little bit better.
Wood Brothers cars working together quite well. As how many laps do we have to go, Workman, when we come to the start finish line?
10 to go. We're coming to 10 laps to go right now.
And do you need to save fuel?
I've been able to back it up enough, but I may be good here. Those guys up front who've been racing, I don't know about them, and especially Bags, because he's been up there in the leading quite a bit. So I don't know if he'll be able to make it or not.
So fuel strategy could potentially come into play. So this is where we watch for guys, you know, like Jaw Workman, who are in the second pack, who potentially could be saving gas. But guys like Bags has pulled out to about a half a second lead over D in the 12th. So very interesting here.
Especially if we don't get that caution here. It's going to be interesting.
As Baggy's now getting caught by the rest of the field. D's coming with Jason behind him. Burster 4th. As Titans very close to the back bumper of him, he's 5th. As John Workman, y'all catching that main pack. Lady might have their draft.
We're in their draft right now, especially when they get side by side like this. We're probably going to catch them going into turn 1 next time. Oh, and I say that, and Jaw hits the apron a little.
Oh, should we still be good? They're still side by side for the 4th position. Yeah, 4th position. Eight to go, correct?
Yep.
8 to go. And Jaw just sends it into turn 1 and trying to catch the 1 car of Jason. As they have caught him. But Bags and D with them battling this, I guess you could call it second back, starting with Burster. They're going to catch the 12 and the 7 as D back to his lead. Coming to 7 to go. Cautions are nearly about to be off as we only had 2 today, or just 1 actually, in stage 1. D's going to lead the lap, 7 to go. Him and Bags are pulled away a little bit. Burster, Titans, and Jason, they're in that the 3-pack cars, and you have Jaw and Workman just in their draft wake as 12 gets the wall, 7 to the inside. They're still battling. This is good news for the other 5 cars as Bags gets the apron, and the 8 might be able to get a run on him, and Bags may lose a lot of spots here, and he is looking like it. Just to third. Oh, Titans gives a 7 a bump up the track. He's trying to save it. Him and the 1 made contact.
Oh, dear. Hang on to it, boys. Oh, dear, Jaw. Look out, buddy.
Jaw tried to make a move. It did not work. As now Jason needs to catch Titans, and Titans needs to catch, that's Burster, number 8. Those two pulled away once again. Still battling for that 4th position, Bags and Jason. They need to get a single file here so they can go catch the 3rd place car. Because with them swerving like that, it's going to be hard to catch their draft.
Oh, no. Bags just lost it, but I think it's just by himself, though.
Go back to Bags here. Yes, single car incident. 7 Bags. Chances to win are now done as he has now fallen back all the way. Trying to look here. That is 6. He is now back to 7th, 8th. 8th behind the 10 of Cyberon. So the 7 Bags, unfortunately having a great day, will not end very well. But still battling for the lead. Big Destroyer is now back in 1st, Birdster 2nd, and they have a bit of a gap over 3rd place Titans, filling in for Rough Raven. With 3 cars, Jason, Jaw, and Workman, they're battling for 4th, 5th, and 6th. I believe we are now coming to 4 to go, Workman, correct?
Yep.
So cautions are off, no more cautions for the race. I'm going to be watching the onboard of Titans here as he's going to have a great view. Oh, Titans gets the apron, and I believe that might have been it for those 3 cars, because if Titans was able to get to Burster's bumper and push him back to the 12, they could have had a chance, but the 12 might pull away here now.
Oh, no, Jason, I hit the apron. I'm sorry. There goes Jaw.
Oh, 3 wide here for the 4th position. These two still trying to catch 3 to go right now, or 2 to go?
We're going to come to 2 to go next time.
Coming to 2 to go. Burster, I can't tell if he's trying to shake the 99 or what, but that is not the best idea for Burster. He needs to work with the 99 so he can go catch the 12. Unless Burster knows they're too far back to catch him, so he's just trying to stay 2nd. As it was like Burster not worried about the win, just worried about keeping 2nd from Titans. as Big Destroyer has had a fantastic race, getting the pole, actually dominating the pole qualifying times, winning stage 2, coming up short in stage 1, finishing second then, and looking to win the race as we'll go to him. As we have now 1 to go, brought to you by Max. Can Big Destroyer get it done for the second time this season? Remember, fuel strategy could be an issue. You never know. As Big D now has a huge lead over these two cars. As Burster almost going into the grass to get the 99 off his draft. Let's see what happens to D. Goes into turn 4. Can the number 12 hold on to it? And I believe he can coast from here. Down the front straightaway. The 12 of Big Destroyer will win at the Brickyard. As we have contact for a second, and we need an analysis on who got that. That was close, possibly Birdster. As Workman, I believe you came home 4th.
Yeah, I'll take a 5th.
5th.
I'll take a 5th.
Can you go over the finishing order here for us, Workman, if you don't mind?
Yeah, so Big D, Shocker, won the race there, and Birdster second. Those two were in the league of their own all night. Titans third, and then me and Jaw worked their way up to 4th and 5th, respectively. Then we just beat out Jason in 6th, and then rest of the field, you got Cyber finished 7th, Gator got 8th, Bags 9th, Runners 10th, and Brennanator in the 11th spot.
That's your rundown. As interviews will be coming in here, we'll get D, Titans, and Birdster for interviews. Fast out of the race, Jason at 50.758, which is crazy because the pole time was at 50.5 by D, so crazy fast lap times. We'll take a look at the leaderboards here before we get interviewers, or let's actually go ahead and invite them. Birdster, Titans, and Dylan. Invite those guys into the party. Workman, thank you for coming on board and being the in-race reporter. It's kind of the iRacing Clint Boyer, as we call it before.
Boyer does a little bit better job. But yeah, the car was an absolute dump truck to start the race, but then just kept cranking that wedge down as legal as possible, and yeah, got it to the top 5.
It appears from the leaderboards as our top 3 are getting here. Make sure party audios are set to allow.
Yep.
From today's race, there are a lot of MBN drivers on this list in the all-time Xfinity leaderboard. But from today's race, from qualifying and the race, I believe only one driver got in, and actually, D. Your qualifying efforts got you 6th place on the all-time leaderboard.
Nice.
And from MBN, Deadpool, right now 1st. That was not an MBN event. Burster 2nd. I don't believe that might have been testing for MBN, but not during the race or qualifying. Practice before, you and Jason both practiced before. Celtics and Fluffy, both MBN Cup drivers who did not participate in this event, are up there. And our very own Pat's Ace and Marcus E-Dub. Some guys who, Marcus especially runs MBN, Pat's used to, in the top 10. So nice top 10 for Indy. But we're going to go to interviews here, as I believe Titans is the only one we need to get in here. Is Titans in here? Of course it's not. They cannot hear you guys, so sorry about that. We're going to start with the 99 of Titans and work our way down as he was filling in for Rough Raven's day. So Raven, great points day. As Titans, make sure priority audio is set to allow and let me know when you have a copy.
Yep, I got it.
All right, Titans P3 tonight. Fantastic race. Finally got back to the two dominators today with the 8 and the 12. Both those two. It's pretty to have the fastest cars by a long shot. Be able to work. You were able to work your way to the top 3 and almost get Burster at the end. Talk us about your race.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. Once you were in the pack there from like maybe 5th on back, it was really hard racing, 2 wide, 3 wide all the time. But yeah, the third stage I was able to work my way through and finally get to third. And long run, we weren't really there. Kind of slipping and sliding off of 4, but was able to get to Birdster slowly, inch by inch, every lap, and made a pretty fun photo finish there for second there.
Unfortunately, we were on the 12 of D, and by the time we switched back to you guys, you already crossed our finish line. So we were able to see part of it where y'all got where you kind of put them in the fence there, trying to make it close. But yeah, overall, great race for you. I don't have a co-caster to ask you any questions, but there's anything else you had to say?
No, just great racing Burster, and congrats, Big D.
All right, Titans. Oh, one more question, actually. Filling in for Rough Raven today, who was on the outside looking in on points there. And with your race, he actually might be in a very good position to get into the playoffs. So but he's very thankful for that.
No, yeah, I'm glad I could help him anyway. I mean, I'm glad because these races help me for practice with tomorrow, so I'm glad I could help him as well as help myself.
For sure. As Titans are number 99 today, you'll see him tomorrow night in number 22 of the Pocono Raceway Cup Series race here tomorrow night at 10:15 Eastern. Thank you, Titans, and congrats on your third place finish.
Oh, yeah, thank you for broadcasting.
Next, we go to Burster in the JRM number 8 car. Do you have a copy? All right, Burster, qualified. I believe you were third, I believe. Second, qualified second. Oh, qualified third. There we go. Qualified third. Won stage 1, very close to winning stage 2, and brought it home second. So an overall great points day for you. So looking for your first win of the season. Go through your race for us. For sure, all of JRM cars were fast. We saw Jason in the top 5 for a lot of the race. Bags looking to come on with a top 5, but he got the wall late and caused him to finish, I believe, 8th. But very fast tonight. That's the fastest we've seen you since, I believe, Daytona and Atlanta. So a lot of momentum going on. What do you think of the number 8 program? How do you think it's going to be going for the rest of the season? For sure. Anything else you want to say before we go to the first place? For sure, he was incredibly fast. Y'all put on a great show tonight. It was kind of hard. There probably were a lot of moments where we could have been watching y'all race, but it was just y'all were racing great for 1, 2, and then it was a hectic battle for 3rd through 10th from almost that entire race. So maybe not all y'all's battles were caught on camera, but still a fantastic showing by you two guys. As Birdster, once again, P2, congrats to you. Burster number 8 for JRM, once again with another top 3. Oh, for sure. And I think that's all for interviews here, guys. So as we're going to close it out with the broadcast. Hope you guys enjoyed the race. We'll see. Are you not going to say anything?
That's cool.
Oh, so you're going to get a reaction out of you.
No, I only won the race, you know.
Well, as you can tell, that joke did not go well because D he's not a jokester. But anyway, as you can tell by your win, not really a jokester. Had a great race. dominated, kind of. He had the pole, just came up short in stage 2, or stage 1, excuse me. Made a great pass to win stage 2, and yeah, ended up winning the race. Had the fastest car. Walk us through your race.
Well, I've been first and foremost, I want to congratulate Titans and Birdster. Birdster had a phenomenal car tonight. I mean, he was beating my bumper off, and I couldn't get to his bumper for a while too. So congratulate him in second, and Titans for a great finish for third. But yeah, stage 1, I probably could have won it, but I found myself in the wall. I pulled a Denny Hamlin a few times, so that wasn't the best. But I mean, it is what it is. I got second out of it. And then stage 2, yeah, I was just hoping I could get there. I just arced it in 4 and dove it in, and I saw opening and I took it, and then we might have had a little contact, but Robin's race when it comes to the green and white checkered flag for a stage. So yeah, stage 3. I don't know what happened to Bags. I was running with him. I think he tapped the wall. His car was really loose the 2 laps before I got around him, so I think that was probably a cause of that. But yeah, I was just praying the Lord that I could just pull away from the 8, because I knew if it got to my bumper, it'd be a heck of a race. So I was trying to just run away as far as I could. So overall, it was a great race, good points day, and I'm glad to be back.
For sure, second win of the season. You're already locked in with a win. Was it Atlanta? I want to say.
Correct.
Atlanta. So Atlanta and now Indianapolis. So you're looking for your short track win in a road course if you're able to get Watkins Glen. Not sure if that's on your agenda.
We'll see how it goes.
To win, but 2 wins in the season for actually that's 3 wins for Penske, 2 for yourself.
Correct.
So y'all got a good program going.
Yeah, we're getting it.
All right, you have anything else to say before we log off here?
No sir. Hope I'm here tomorrow night though.
That's true. Looking for your first win of the season in the national and the Cup Series, but you've came close a lot. So hopefully we can see you go back to back.
I sure hope so.
All right, that is Big D, driver number 12. I know it says y'all looking at 22 car, but no, driver number 12, Penske Racing Ford, in the National Series, MBN National Series, gets it done at Indianapolis. Congrats on your win, and thank you for joining the interview. And that will do it from the broadcast here, everybody. A fantastic race once again for the MBN National Series here at Indianapolis. Tune in tomorrow night around 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. It'll most likely be on the Left Turn Broadcasting channel. Could potentially be on our channel, depending on if we're able to get those guys in the booth. Until next time, it's Sled Gravitt signing off. Have a good night, and once again, congrats to Big D on his win.